I'm Max Balegde.
And I'm George Clarke, and welcome to the Useless Hotline. TikTok wasn't working out for us, we decided to type our own little bit, whatever the nonsense that little boy says. He's not here, but I'll tell you who is here. It's Faith Kelly Payne. Is that what we're to call you now?
Yeah,
Just
that's
Faith
what
Kelly.
you can call me.
Kelly
Hi, guys.
Payne.
Hey, cookies.
Woo! Studio audience goes crazy. Yeah.
Calm down. Shh.
How are you, Faith?
I'm not bad. Yeah, how are you, George?
I'm well, I'm a little bit under the weather. I don't know if you can hear in my voice. I'm a little bit sniffly and upset.
Man flu.
Yeah, but
Upset?
outside of that, no, I'm not upset. I'm over the moon.
Oh, good.
As Faith is here.
Yes.
What have you been up to? We saw each other. What
Last week.
was it? Last week?
Yeah.
It was actually last week.
I don't know. It feels like last week.
Yeah, it was fairly recently. We did a little bit of Stable Dates, correct? When's that out? Do you know when that's out?
No, so I was a little bit impulsive and posted the TikTok like the same night, didn't I? And I thought, shall I wait until the episode's actually ready? I hadn't even sent the content to the editor at that point. So give it a couple of weeks.
Yeah, coming to your screens
she's in Dubai.
whenever.
Yeah. Whenever the editor's back from Dubai, it will be coming to your screens.
Have you filmed the episode that we said afterwards, or is that just a thing that's not happening?
Who? Tell me.
At the end, you say, suggest
my
a guest. Yeah.
No, I haven't even suggested it to him. I've literally... Do you know what, as well? We got into a little thing last night. So the special guest would have been Ethan, okay?
Yeah. So I suggested Ethan because there's he sort of forks out all the... If you haven't seen Stable Dates, what the hell are you doing, firstly?
Yeah, if you haven't seen it.
You effectively ask questions, right? They... shovel all the shit out of your horse's stables.
That's the one.
And then, does everyone horse ride as well?
No, only you and GK Barry.
Why is that a thing?
Yeah, but we did it first with Grace because I thought, she'd be like brilliant. You can't have Grace to not ride a horse.
Of course. We tried to get her on a horse when she was here, but unfortunately we didn't have one. But
yeah. Well, that would be blocking the road, wouldn't it? So anyway, we got Grace on, and then we thought, George would be up for it. Anyone who I think won't sue me, I'll put on the back of a horse.
Oh, yeah, so beforehand you said there's no chance that I'm going to get hurt, but now the fact that...
Oh, no, there's a big chance you'll get hurt. It's a horse.
Oh, fantastic. This is a lovely thing to hear.
Yeah,
in
it's got its own brain. It can do what it wants. But anyway, you suggested Ethan.
Yeah.
So we got into a little bit of a pickle last night. Obviously, the horses are at home. They're in the garden. It was 9 o'clock at night. Had a hard day with Olive, right? And I said, babe... I've just had a hot bath. I've forgotten to feed the horses. Please, can you go down and feed them? And he was like, no. And I was like, what do you mean, no? And he was like, well, they make me itch. And I'm like, but it's dark out there. Like, that's scary. I know it's not far, but it's not like, it's still scary. It's pitch black. Do you know what I mean? It's ominous. Okay. He was like, well, take your scary dog. And I said, no, because she's just been to the groomers.
Which one's the scary dog?
The German Shepherd.
I'd say what was his name, Rolo?
Yeah, he's a man-eater, but I mean, they all went to the groomers, so I'm not ruining it within the hour of them being groomed. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I thought you meant they've been groomed so they don't look scary anymore. He's got a bow in his head. That's not going to do anything.
No. They just smell nice, and I wasn't prepared to ruin that before 12 hours. She stinks this morning. She's been out for a walk. But within 12 hours, absolutely not. Anyway, I said... So you're not going to do it for me, even though it took me 24 hours to warm up the night before. I was so cold. And he was like, no. And I was like, wow, if I was prettier, if I looked like Margot Robbie, you'd be doing that. And he was like, no, don't make it about this, blah, blah, blah. I was like, if I was a 10 out of 10, you'd be crawling out there on your knees.
What a lovely thing to say.
But anyway, so within that time, I had a delivery order arrive and it was 4 boxes of cereal. Right?
So you've delivered cereal?
Yeah, I really fancied it. Okay, and we ran out of cereal, so I bought 4 boxes.
Okay.
I wanted it to watch Love Island. There's a Kit Kat cereal that Ethan really likes, and he mentioned it. He was like, I really enjoyed that cereal last time. But because I was sent out into the cold to do my own horses, right?
You fed the horses the Kit Kat cereal. That would have been a real good one.
No, I hid the cereal. And he come back in, and he was like, where the fuck's the cereal? And I was like, huh? And he was like... Well, I don't even want it, but I see 3 boxes on the side, which means you've hidden the one cereal that I like. And I'm like, yeah, look in the cupboards. And he's like, Faith, there's 38 cupboards. And I was like, okay, well, it'll be 1 in 38
these are such
then,
relatable problems that everybody has. So I delivered 17 boxes of cereal and then check the fucking pantry, mate.
Just look in the cupboards. Anyway, I thought it was funny. He still don't know where it is.
Does he still not know?
No, he asked for it this morning. Well, you should have helped me with the horses and you could have had all the cereal that you wanted.
Exactly. That's That's the obvious
That is
solution
the
to this
obvious.
problem. Ethan.
It
What
is
the hell are
only
you
in a
doing?
cupboard though, so he does only have to look in the cupboard.
Oh.
So
Oh, yeah, get a grip then.
that's what I'm saying. Pull yourself together.
What's the plan for the channel at this point in time?
At
Are
my
you just,
channel.
Yeah, you just stable dating? Is there any other things that you want to mix in?
Well, I used to do like 4 videos a month, just copied the Sidemen, to be honest, see it was doing well.
Yeah. Well, they copy someone else, so who cares? Yeah.
Well, do you know what I mean? Well, it just felt very busy.
Yeah.
Because I look after Olive so Ethan could go and thrive in the Sidemen, right?
Of course.
No one does that for me. So I have to find babysitters.
Who
'cause
looks
obviously
after
he's not here.
Faith?
Who looks after Faith? This is what I'm saying. So it's just tricky for me to film, especially like once a week. I know that sounds like, yeah, it is. You should
No, I was
be
going
able
to
to
say,
do that.
you're Anne Mother, so it's really that.
But it really is
yeah.
time consuming. And she goes to nursery. That's a lot of running around.
Oh.
It really is.
At what age do they get uniform? You don't get.
She's in a uniform now.
Oh,
Yeah,
cute.
yeah, so cute. She's in a uniform. But yeah, I don't know. I'll try and put out like, I don't know. I don't want to say too much too soon because I'd say one a month.
I'm so bad at this. I'm
Do you know what I'm saying?
guys, I'm going to be doing like once every 3 days maybe.
This is what I'm saying. I overpromise and underdeliver.
Yeah.
That's just me. But stable dates, I will try and keep doing.
Is that your favourite one to do?
It is my favourite one.
Yeah.
I've only got to go in the garden.
That's so true, actually. Yeah, it's literally just you live.
That's what I'm saying.
Out the
In
stables.
daytime, it's not scary at all.
Yeah.
Pitch black, different story.
Although there is shit everywhere.
There is.
My trainers have still got poo all over them.
Well, you could have washed them.
Well, I've tried my best.
In the washing machine?
But then the washing machine's got shit all in it.
Give it a
It's
good
just putting
rinse.
shit in different places. Is what's
Throw them
happening.
away and just buy more.
I'm not going to do that because some of us, we like to conserve our money and spend it in the right places. Not buy 25 boxes of cereal every other day. It's just this is the way I go about my life. But podcast doesn't. You don't do the podcast anymore.
No, I just do everyone else's now.
Yeah. But we've been wanting to get you on the podcast for a while.
Yeah, you have. I remember
Yeah.
Max asked me like last year. So it's actually such a shame that Max isn't here.
I know it is a shame that Max isn't here, but I don't know if you know what Max is doing, but we can have a quick recap now if you like, because oh my god, what segment is that? What's the segment? You're a big fan of the show. What's the segment called?
The Max is in Australia.
There you go.
Yeah.
The Max is in Australia special. There's a boyfriend in my bush. It's boyfriend in the bush.
What?
Oh, what the hell? I'm in the jungle right now.
Boyfriend in the bush.
Where the boyfriend is in the bush.
Boyfriend in the bush.
Boyfriend in the bush.
Hey,
Hey Andrew, how the hell have you been?
how's it going, boyfriend?
How's our boy doing?
He's doing really good. Big news is that he survived the first elimination. So,
Oh, unlucky if you were a stinky idiot that got kicked out.
yeah, R.I.P. Samantha that was on there. She was lovely, but yeah, it wasn't Max's time, which I'm very
Samantha.
grateful for. Yeah, so we were a bit nervous about it just because, not that I don't have faith in him, but you just can't grasp whether an Australian public would get behind him, seeing as he's British and a TikToker. It's kind of
course,
double
you
homicide.
famously love to get behind him.
I do. And, cut the cameras dead ass. But yeah, so that's really great, and he's doing well. He's still jovial, still having a good time.
Yeah,
so
I've been seeing a clip here or there. It seems that he's not been seeing any clippers. What's going on with that beard?
the beard is getting bushier. Although actually, it's kind of reached a point now where I can't tell if it's not growing anymore. And I'm thinking, have they given him a secret shaver or something?
I don't know if they should give him another one because it's all up all over that goddamn grill right there.
So we've got some juicy clips to react to today. George, you'll be happy to hear.
I am so happy. Look.
Yes. First one is they're playing with. So there's a guy from The Bachelor in there.
Okay.
And so you know the guy that I was saying that Max finds quite attractive,
Big
Matty.
hot sexy Matt. Yeah.
He's my op at the moment because
fuck.
Max is vying for his love in there. So let's take a look at the clip.
Tonight I'm making one of the biggest decisions of my life.
I have never done with anybody else what we've done.
Yeah.
It's blown my mind, spiritually, emotionally, everything.
I'm going to be honest right now
Yeah.
and be totally transparent.
Oh my God.
It is a real spanner for me knowing that you do have a committed relationship back in the UK.
That's
He's
me.
dead, so
Okay.
so he died
Dead?
just before I came here, actually. So that's why I'm here, because I never thought that I would find love again. So now that I've found you,
Bastard.
it's not only restored my faith in humanity, but it's restored my faith in love.
I just want to say thank you for being so open to me right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to speak to Harrison.
Okay.
And just know that for me, this is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do.
Okay, thank you so much. Just remember,
What
he's
has he
got
got
fake
that I
tits
don't
and he's
have,
got no
George?
personality and nobody
Apart from
likes him.
rippling
Everyone talks
six-pack
bad about him
and a
behind
great
his
head of
back.
hair.
Thank you, Max.
What a fucking idiot.
I just want to thank everyone for being here along this journey. I know you've given up a lot to be here, and tonight I've had to make one of the hardest decisions of my life. But ultimately, there's been one person who, from the moment I saw him, I knew we had something special. I just want to say that I'm so excited for our future together. Harrison, I love you so much.
Yeah, get fucked.
Oh no.
It's a fix! It's a fix!
This made me happy watching it. I was glad he didn't get picked. I think I actually would have probably topped myself.
Oh, that was some great entertainment. That's really what I needed.
Listen, he's been shagging me since day one.
Does he know I'm coming on here doing him a favour and he's saying that in there? I've been gone 2 weeks. Jesus Christ.
Oh, the poor thing.
Yeah.
You get picked. I'd have picked you, Max. I'd have picked you so hard.
You know what? Fair play. Like it's a dry period. You know. And do you remember he was saying about whether or not you can wank in there? I
Dotty
feel like you've got to get
wanks,
your fix somehow.
Yeah. That's
Sorry.
That's quite cute though. It's nice to see that he's getting along and he's settled in. You know.
Mm-hmm. And talking about getting your fill, this actually brings us on to our next clip, where the camp actually get a McDonald's.
What?
As a result of Shayna, Sam and Tina winning 8.5 stars in today's trial, the Great Aussie Run,
You have been tricked.
What?
It was actually the Macca's run, and you are all having Macca's.
Oh my God!
What the hell's a Macca's? I only know Mackies.
I bet Mac probably was thinking, I don't know what that is.
But imagine they don't get your nice order.
Or a beef
Yep,
Macca's.
that's all you get, a McCall's. What is a McCall's? I think someone did write in the comments. It's got beetroot in it. That's like a classic Australian thing to have beetroot in a McCall's.
Beef Mickos.
This is crazy.
Would you go chicken or beef?
I'm gonna cry.
Shayna, it's like a big
You chicken it up? I think I'd beef it up. It feels more filling to me. I don't know.
Yum.
Oh my god.
But I feel like a lot of the things that they give you in there.
That's going down very nicely.
Oh my God.
kangaroo.
This is hands
That's
down the
that's
best
beefy.
restaurant I
Piece of
have
breaded
ever
chicken
been
would be
on.
quite a
Oh
rarity.
my God. This tastes so good, this Coke.
Oh my god, the McCall's is my favourite thing now.
Oh my God, this is the best day of my life.
When you don't have stuff like that for a long time, it just,
Fantastically explained, Reggie.
She took the words right out of my mouth.
That's cool. How do they get it there so quickly?
Well, I was going to say, imagine how soggy those fries
Yeah,
are
That's
gonna
what I
be.
was trying to work
I
out.
can't
Do they have a little
deliver most
kitchen that they've
things
set
and
up?
it get to my door in literal London.
Yeah.
And it not be cold.
That's very true. Do you think they have an air fryer on hand that they could just warm them up?
I don't know.
Well, that's quite a shout, actually.
That would kind of fuck your burger up
How
if
do
you
they
air
get
fry it.
electricity in the jungle? How does that work?
Generators.
Right.
The
I'm
electric.
going to pretend I know what that means.
Electric eels. electric jungle eels. That's how.
Yeah. No plug sockets in there, I imagine, no.
No, we have to get the adapter. Improvise, adapt, overcome, in the words of Bear Grylls.
Sorry, what was that?
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Oh, I've never actually watched any Bear Grylls before.
No, it's understandable.
I just know he drinks his own piss, which Max has probably done while he's been in there as well, I imagine. He's a fan, just generally, day-to-day life.
That's not even like one of the challenges. Bro's just chugging piss.
Yeah, just he requests it for breakfast.
He was at the Babbling Brook. He's just chugging piss all day.
That's actually what he said. You know, when you come out and you get your ideal meal, he just asks for a bucket of piss.
A bucket of piss with some piss cubes in there.
Delicious.
Piss-licious.
Yeah.
Anyway, your boyfriend's doing a thing, correct?
Yeah, he is. This is already getting weird. Right, next clip.
Yes.
Hold on, let me read. This keeps turning off. Right, yes. So Max is given the most important ultimatum of his life in a game of Would You Rather. Let's take a look.
Yes, it sure has been a massive week, but next, we often issue the celebs a tricky after-dinner challenge.
Aren't we mad?
And our latest one is a classic. It's a game of Would You Rather. Right.
I just
Max,
like Robert Irwin.
would you rather have breakfast with Beyonce or lunch with Lady Gaga?
Oh, I would say Beyonce.
That is the gayest question that they could have possibly found for
The
him.
only thing that I could possibly think
I would
of
say
is I'm
Beyonce.
very lazy in the morning and therefore would not want to go to a breakfast plan. So I pick lunch with Lady Gaga.
What?
Not even a morning person for Queen Bee.
He's scared of the beehive. That's what he is.
There ain't no goddamn way that the morning is the thing that's going to stop him from seeing.
Absolutely no. He is. I think he's a bigger fan of Lady Gaga. To be
Yeah,
fair, but he is scared of the wrath of the beehive.
But he should have just said it.
Would you not know you have to thank Beyonce at every given opportunity now? Have you not seen that?
Yeah, maybe
Otherwise,
he's
the Illuminati will
he's
come
been
for you.
infiltrated. Oh, did you see Miley Cyrus did that?
Oh yes, she did. Yeah, when she announced the award.
When
Yeah,
she
and then
announced
Kendrick got it.
Kendrick's
which you'll be
thing.
happy
She
about.
said, "Oh,
Yeah,
if it was up to me, I would just give it to Beyonce."
Which I was like, that's so awkward.
Well, what the hell?
It's really awkward.
What the
I mean,
hell?
I love her.
Given the
Don't
fact
get me wrong.
everyone's talking about this, like it's a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Everyone thanks her.
Yeah, no, everyone does. It's. I think I don't know what they're scared of happening.
That just
Yeah,
makes
but-
Kendrick album seem lamer.
That was awful.
Crickets, tumbleweed. Yeah.
You don't deserve to see him next week.
Who would your answer be for that? I know you're a big pop fan.
I'd be Queen Bee because Lady Gaga just scares my ass a little bit.
Oh,
Ever since
no,
she turned
she's-
up in like meat, it's like what?
Turned up in that meat.
Yeah,
oh, the meat dress.
When she turned up looking like she went headfirst through a butcher's.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. It was kind of iconic, no?
That's weird. We've got to get collar off that or something.
So you part of the beehive then?
Yeah.
Name one Beyonce song.
Okay. Single ladies. Oh, the single ladies.
The jazz remix.
No, let's put your hands up. Up in the club. Do my own little thing. Yeah. And I'm such an Alexandra Burke fan, so.
Wow, good from you. I'm impressed by that.
Spell Lore.
That's very good. I'm very surprised. Were you watching back then?
Yeah. Big Berkey.
That was an
That's what they
iconic
call
time.
me. I'm a
TV's not
Burke.
the same anymore, is it?
I'm a
Apart
Burkehead.
from this, of course.
I'm a Birkenstock.
A Birkenstock.
I wish they
yes.
had more Birkenstock because she's not made a song in a while.
Next segment, yeah, which is
Feminism.
Oh right, yeah. So this is a bit of a pivot in tone right now. So we're now talking about the importance of pivoting. This is serious, George. It's about feminism. Are you not a feminist?
Pervert.
What? No.
Not about perverts.
No, that's
not about pivoting
that's got
either.
somewhat
This is
some
just about
ties to
feminism.
right?
Yeah, I've heard you talk about feminism before, so I know it's an important topic. So,
I was speaking about my first tattoo.
what
Just says feminist.
does it?
Yeah, just there where your label is for your
Oh,
shirt, just on the top
chatting
of my
shit.
neck.
Anyway, right. Let's hear Max.
Me, as somebody who's 26 years old, I thank people like you and your mum. My parents divorced when I was very young, so I was raised full-time in a house with my mum and my sister.
Yeah.
I remember
Queens.
feeling like, oh my goodness, are people going to think I'm ridiculous if I say that I'm a feminist, and I'm a man?
Yes.
And then when you really look up the term, and it's purely, and in its purest form is
Yeah.
equality.
Yeah.
I look around at all the strong, amazing women in my life, and I'm like, why would I not want them to have the same opportunities as me?
Absolutely. It's equal opportunity. It's great
You're
to
staying
see
very quiet,
that
George.
it's
Do you
a
not agree?
topic of conversation that people are embracing and not immediately rejecting that.
Yeah.
In my mother's day, when she chained herself to the bar, like people just hadn't even really thought about it.
Yeah, so Sigrid's mum chained herself, like the suffragettes, to a bar in Australia back in the day. I don't know, I think she said like the 30s or something. And it made international news because it was a big deal because they were fighting for women's rights, which I thought was cool.
What was the
Kind of iconic.
Women not allowed in bars? Was that the thing?
Yeah, I think that she said that they have to, the women would be there to pick up the men from the bars at about 6 p.m. with the children in the car. They would have made dinner at home already waiting for them. So they weren't allowed to be in there. And they said that the pubs and bars would be like a place for a lot of discussion, like societal discussion. So they weren't allowed in there. So kind of Queen behaviour.
Up the femmes.
Of course, we've already seen him losing his mind over a few things, but
big time.
the screaming never stops, even over little mundane things.
Screaming without the S, am I right?
Who's back? Humphrey.
That's freaking
He did have
crazy.
to me.
That's
Look,
actually
Humphrey-
crazy.
There he is.
Oh, such a
He's like
cartoon.
those inflatable things you see outside car dealerships.
It's like he's a lamp.
Screamers
He's been
are
animated by
Tina,
illumination.
Max and Shayna. This thing, that's the smallest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
What, Max's
they will
cock?
scream at the sight of
Hey,
any
sorry.
insect, no matter how small and inoffensive looking.
Oh wow, that went straight for you. Like a butterfly.
No!
She kept her cool.
What is that?
Oh my God.
It was coming for me.
We're in the South African jungle, so I have a good excuse as to why I should be screaming. Like, anything can kill me. There's spiders, snakes, but you know what? Even a little fly comes past and you might hear me scream.
She not live in Australia?
Look at
Does she not live in Australia?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
She does, yeah.
You think they were more used to it.
Yeah, you think
like
it'd be a bit
it's gonna
haunted.
snap my... Okay, that was weird, wasn't it? I have every right to be screaming because every corner someone's trying to kill me. What the hell is that? It just went right in my face.
Bee.
That's a killer bee.
No, I don't know.
Oh my God. That's not right, that's death. I'm a walking target. Look how pale I am. They can tell that I'm British. Oh, they know that I'm out of my depth here. What was that?
They can smell fear. I
That was
think.
massive. Oh my God, that was one of them big boys who goes up there.
Oh, great.
Oh God.
What does that
It's
even mean?
like a bird.
Oh yeah.
It's like a species of bird.
Oh God. I'm so sick of everything trying to kill me. What's happening?
What's happening? It's not mine.
I've got ants in my pants.
Oh, he's keeping his cool though.
Yeah, so cool, calm and collected.
That's
How
my
do you
boy.
fare with bugs? Are you a bug fan?
I feel like I'm okay. If one's in my eyeball, then I'll probably be
Your
a bit,
eyeball?
probably be a bit squeamish about it. But in general day-to-day life,
You're all right.
I'd fuck a bug up. Whoa.
Would you?
9 times out of
Wow.
10.
Don't forget to bring the lube.
No, I'm okay with a bug. I'll just sort of get out of here.
What about spiders?
Spiders, yeah, depending on how big they are. But
I was always a spider remover in my family.
Yeah.
So even though I was scared, everyone else was losing their minds. I used to have to take them out.
I had a bug vacuum.
Oh, that seems inhumane.
No, because it has mesh on one side where the is going on, and it's got a container there.
What? So it doesn't kill them?
So you can go, it goes up, and then you can just look at the bug.
Oh, just you see it wriggling around in there, and you can just throw it outside.
Yeah.
Ah,
Or
how
put
modern.
it in your mouth.
Well, maybe not. Delectable. Our last clip is Max proving that actually he has a talent after all.
What
I know
the
we all thought he didn't
hell?
have any, but he's actually a talented man and a sporty man at that.
Or
Oh.
is everybody else there unbelievably untalented?
Could be that too. Let's take a look.
And at this point, I'm up next, and I just know I've not got a single chance. Oh God!
So
I've
they're
got
trying
very
to
shaky
win
hands.
chocolate for the camp.
you're good.
The weight of the world is
course.
on my shoulders. Oh my God, this is so horrible. I have never looked at so many chocolate-hungry people in my life. Oh my God, I'm trembling.
He's had a lot of blowing practice before. Come on,
Oh,
Max, you
he
can do
Of course,
this.
the one thing he's good at is blowing.
He'd been blowing pipes since day.
Yeah, man.
So this has won him
He can't
just a
even
small
believe it
chocolate,
himself.
and then it
Come
gets
on,
bigger.
big
You can do
fella.
it 3 times, but if you lose on one, then you lose it all.
I'm going again. Hard and fast, hard and fast.
Oh,
Come on, Max.
fuck that balloon up, Max.
Like, I'm genuinely in shock watching this.
Max,
Like, I was
dark horse of the
dumbfounded the
world.
first time.
Oh, Max, you fucking put that pipe to
So,
use.
my stepdad's favourite song is by a guy called Kenny Rogers, and it's called The Gambler, because I'm good at gambling.
He was sitting on that line for a while, I reckon.
Where he was going with it.
Oh my God, I'm literally trembling. Oh shit. Oh my God, okay.
Someone has to do it.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's thinking of his stepdad when he's blowing that pipe.
Take it there.
You'll ruin it.
That's cute as hell.
Oh, one eye open.
Bang. Oh my God, that was like double fire.
Got a bit
Did
of
he have
spit in
2
there.
darts in there?
Hot tour.
Oh my God!
How incredible! Like for real, I'm
I
actually
swear
so
you will
impressed.
never see anything like this
One of the
ever
greatest
again.
performances in sport I have
Drink it
ever
in,
witnessed
Max
in my
Balegde,
entire
dart
life.
champion of the world. Who's in charge? Me or the devil?
This is the best day
This
of my
made me
life.
cry the
I
first time I
genuinely
watched
think
it.
I've peaked here.
But
and
I was
fear
just
it's all
overcome with
downhill.
emotion. I was so proud of him.
tonight, guys.
That's a singular bar of chocolate.
How good would it feel to just be able to fill their bellies? That's weird, actually. I don't...
I was honestly very proud watching
No,
that.
how it was so good. He did so good, and he's really not sporty. Neither am I. And,
I've got literal chills right now.
Yeah, lost my mind.
My
But
chills are chilling.
So impressed, and also quite impressive that his shakes didn't get in the way of this one.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he'd be there going like,
Yes.
don't clip.
Yes.
Don't
That's
clip that.
staying in. That's not getting cut out.
That is an absolutely
Why did I do that?
That's an absolutely crazy thing to
Beth,
do.
don't put that in an edit.
Wild.
What the fuck?
Oh god. Anyway, yeah, proud of you, Max. You did so good.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Yeah. Look at our boy go.
Yeah, he's doing really
Sorry,
good.
nobody else hit a dart.
I think some of them did, but they won smaller chocolates. But
Was he the only one to get through?
He was the only one that got the big boy. Yeah.
Wow.
So a lot of people, a few of them failed at like 1 or 2, but he actually went for the trio.
Whopper.
So yeah. So he's actually proving that he's more useful in the middle of a jungle than he is actually just in day-to-day life. So.
Yeah, to be fair though, using a blow dart doesn't seem like something that you'd crop up.
You could find a use for it, I feel. You know, like pinning posters to the wall, maybe at a distance.
Oh yeah, that's fucking useful, mate.
If you're first year at uni, maybe, you know, like you could just be the resident person. That
I'm
stop
holding this
doing it.
poster up, but I've completely forgotten my blue tack.
Yeah, just
Max,
from across
50
the way.
metres the other side of the hallway. Can you help me out?
Yeah, he could probably charge for that.
Yeah, sure, man. What a fucking fantastic week Max has had in the jungle.
Incredible.
I hope that it continues. Vote for
Vote
Max.
for him, please.
Vote for Max.
Please.
Vote for Max. But in the meantime, let's get out of this bush. Oh, wow! What a lovely segment that was. Thank God we didn't have the camera on Faith during that time, because
I'm gutted that's not going in.
that is a horrible thing to have
Do you want me
said.
to rerun it?
I mean, sure, go for it if you like.
I said, damn, I wish my boyfriend was in my bush.
That's lovely, considering she has a husband, not a boyfriend. So whoever this mystery man is, let yourself be known. Would you do I'm a Celebrity?
Yeah, badly. I would. I'm like terrified of heights. Like it
Yeah.
makes my knees wobble to the point where I think I'm going to pass out.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do any of the eating challenges. Wouldn't
Yeah,
be the
unless they're
best
cereal.
team player. Unless it's cereal. Chocolate cereal, I'm down. No, I've just got a really funny thing about foods that are bugs.
Oh, well, hot take. Yeah, for some reason I just don't really like eating cockroaches.
It's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even. Do you know when they blend it into a smoothie?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't even. Do you know when your milk separates in like just a strawberry milkshake
Yeah.
that you make yourself? Can't even do
Oh,
that.
she can't drink the film.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, it's what I feel like the blended stuff
Yeah.
would taste like shit and smell like shit, but there's not like a visible like, oh, that is exactly what that is.
Yeah.
It's when they're like, oh, Deck's just there. Oh, don't worry, you just have to eat the fucking cocktail stick.
Yeah.
And you open up the cocktail stick and it's just got a fucking cock on the end of it.
Yeah. Do you know what? I feel like I'd be all right. Genuine.
Oh, she's changed her mind. Oh, they do cocks fine.
A little bit of cock
What's the
fine.
problem?
I think that would be fine
Yeah.
because universally a cock is a cock, right?
Oh, yeah.
How bad can it get?
I'm still going to hold up in a court of law.
No,
I
but
think.
how bad can it get? This is
Yeah.
textually.
I mean, you've had the worst, so
It's-
it's only up
It's been
from
done
here.
before. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? But an eyeball, I'm not because
Oh. You have to
and the
like
pop.
properly go
but
for
then
it.
I like
yeah.
grapes, so who knows? I don't mind that sensation with a grape. Maybe I would be alright at an eating challenge, just the drinking ones.
Yeah.
I'd probably eat a mealworm. Can do them.
You good with heights? You didn't say you're good with heights.
I used to be fine with them, but now they should make me feel a little bit queasy.
Oh, what about the watery ones?
What do
Where
you
you
mean?
go underwater.
Oh, I'm a good
Or like
swimmer.
when bugs are like all over you.
Minus the bugs, fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind the little crocodiles though. I think they're so cute.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be okay with the animals.
Yeah. I feel like animals hear me. I just have to put out some like calm vibration.
Oh, thank God. Well, welcome to the studio, Snow White, everybody. Oh. No, I personally, I feel like it's one you can't turn down.
Absolutely.
No matter how scared shitless you may be.
Yeah, yeah.
But from one child to another, the child being Max. Olive, how's Olive doing?
Yeah, she's good. She's well. Yeah.
She's 2 years old now,
She
correct?
is 2 years old. That is right.
Time flies. I remember when she was just a wee little whippersnapper, eh?
Yeah, you was right there in the hospital room, George.
Oh, yeah, I was. I was studying those exams real quickly. Crash course in doctoring.
When George delivered my baby.
Yeah, no, that's that didn't happen. What's she like? This you said she's come down with illness at the moment.
Yeah, she's got conjunctivitis at the moment. I don't even know how they get that. I suppose they just their hands and rub their eyes.
Nursery, you get everything from nursery these days.
They do. And do you know what? Ethan's immune system is just as bad as Olive's.
Oh, he does get ill.
Honestly, it's a joke.
Oh,
it's actually not even funny. I don't get it. Touch wood.
Well, so he's passed on his dodgy genes to your daughter?
He has. And do you know what?
That's fucking selfish. What the
I
hell?
know. Well, I've got an ear problem, which is hereditary. And
Yeah.
she was holding her ear the other day, and Ethan was like, you better not have passed down, like, your illness. And I'm like, you literally have asthma, eczema, and the other one. What's the other one?
Something, Ma?
They come in free, so he's got all of them. And you're trying to blame me for one thing?
Yeah. Not on Ethan.
No, it's not on.
Your shoddy heritage. What the hell are you doing that, putting that into a child? That's mean and nasty.
Yeah, no, but she's well. She's good. She said, "Mummy's the boss" the other day, and Daddy is old and has no hair, which I just felt in my heart.
That is the best news. I'm so happy that she's at that stage. I assume that people have recognised you guys when you're with her. Has she picked up on that before? Or is it, I guess it's just like normal to her. It's just a thing that happens.
No, I feel like obviously.
Oh, you're mum and dad. Mum and dad. It's been so long.
Yeah, I feel like there's been only one time I've recognised that he'll just be with us, and then people come over and she'll just be like she's got like skank face, but. And I'm like,
oh, that's the faith in her.
Like, do you mind?
Mummy taught you well.
But no, it's actually not happened recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
that's an interesting
not really,
dynamic.
not
Because I was
yet.
thinking that like a minute ago. Like, if someone comes over and she's like, "What the fuck, you're stealing dad off me, man?"
Yeah, yeah. Do you know what? I feel like you'd like to think people will respect you and leave you alone when you're out as a family.
Yeah.
Just don't. It's just like it's fine.
Olive, it's Faith and Ethan. Olive, do you mind taking a picture? Is that all right?
No, but people literally they'll be asked for a picture of both of us at the same time, and I'm just like, no, I'm gonna stand over here with my baby, like, and then I'll get like funny looks, like, oh, Olive, just stay there, don't move. You're 2, but don't move, don't run
Just
anywhere.
hold on to the
No
German
one
Shepherd,
steal
you love.
her. Like, and out in public as well. If I'm just with Olive, like 9 times out of 10, I'll say no as well.
Yeah.
Because I just think baby snatching is a real thing. What if they're trying to distract me and then someone else comes and nicks her out the pram? My anxiety is too high.
Well, you've just given them ideas now, so you really can't leave her alone.
Yeah.
So all the opportunistic baby snatchers that are watching, don't do that. Yeah, don't look for any high-profile mums and dads out there. What stage is she? Is she naughty? Is she
naughty?
Is she devilish? Does she get under your skin at points? What's mothering like? Clearly, I'm nowhere near this stage of my life.
No, you're not. That's okay. Well, last
We're
night...
literally the same age.
I know. That is true. It's mad, isn't it? I gave her raisins last night. She bought we went up to her room for something. She took her raisins into like a toy teacup, which is fine. You can do that. I don't mind.
That's cool.
She carried them out to her room, and then I went, "Wow, your room is so clean," because it had just been cleaned. She went, "Yeah, it is clean." Got her raisins, chucked them all over the floor, and I was like, "Why would you do that?" And she went, "Wow, Mummy, so clean." No, it's not. Now there's raisins on the floor.
That's so. What do you say in those situations?
And I say, "Olive, we don't throw your food on the floor." And then she goes, "Okay, Mummy." I said, "Can you pick it up?" No. Okay, well now we've hit a wall. Olive, no, you need to pick up the food on the floor. Mummy can't do it because Mummy didn't throw it. No. Right? Okay. How about we count them? We pick them up and we count them back in a tip. Mummy, you count them. Right? Okay. Do you know, like, you really hit a wall with this gentle parenting
she's manipulating
stuff.
you there.
She does, but I just grab her hand and I mimic her picking them up and put them in. And she finds that funny. She did do it, but you are there for a good 15 minutes trying to pick up like 10 raisins off the floor.
I really couldn't be bothered. Look, that's just... Oh, that's so unnecessary. Are you on the positive reinforcement vibe?
Explain.
So, my sister, she's so naughty sometimes, and I have to tell her. No, she's she was a primary school teacher.
Yeah.
And they're told these days that they have to do positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
So instead of, say, one child comes over, kicks her in the shin.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Miss Clarke. They run off. She has to go, instead of going, oh, you little shit, why have you done that? She has to go,
do you think that's a good idea?
Shall we use Happy Feet next time? Not the film. Other Penguin films are available. Shall we use Kind Feet?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
Oh, yeah, we do that all the time. I was literally reading her a book this morning, and then this is Ethan's fault. She turned around to me and went, bosh. I say, yeah, no, you don't bosh, mummy. Thank you. You have kind hands with mummy. Oh, he just does bosh with her, and then she just turned around and boshed me out of nowhere. And I'm like, I'm literally reading your book right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like Kind Feet, Kind Feet is a strong one in this house because I'll be getting her in the car seat.
You're telling Ethan it as well.
Yeah,
Ethan, Kind Feet.
Kind Feet. But I'll get her in the car and she'll kick. But obviously at that level, she's kind of at like throat level. And I have caught like a stray foot to the throat. And I'm like, oh God, she's going to kill me. This girl's going to kill me.
But you can't raise
Kind
your voice.
Feet. No, you don't say...
You're allowed to as a parent, surely you can do that.
Well, you don't... They just don't really respond well to, no, don't do that. Because then they think, haha, I will do that.
That's so woke nonsense. That's
what
it is.
It is. They are woke.
What happened
to woke 2-year-olds running around.
No slaps around? No,
do you know what you say that? Me and my brother were speaking the other day. We was raised in a very like kind household. We had a very like good upbringing. But there may have been like 1 or 2 hits we received from our dad, right? Because me and my youngest brother are obviously the naughtiest out of the 4. And I remember when my little brother got chased up the stairs by my dad and he had a handprint raised off the back of his back. And we was all speaking about it the other day. Like, you actually remember that trauma. Like, it's happened once, but you'll never forget a beating or a scary moment.
It's a weird like thing to have because it's like, is it a good thing to do? Is it a bad thing to do? But also, it is just definitely will get in your head, like, don't do that again.
Yeah. Do you know what? Like, obviously, I'm not there yet, but if they're a teenager and there are some boundaries pushed, I think a clip round the ear, especially to a boy, is fine. But a kid, no. Kids are kids. Yeah. Their hands are so small compared to yours. You don't need to hit kids.
What age are you least looking forward to Olive being?
Oh, this is a really hard one because I've always wanted to be a mum. Like, even when I was like 14, I'd be like, Mum, I'm going to be a young mum. She'd be like, oh, no, you're not. And
you
I was.
Said you wanted to have like 6 or 7
I
kids,
did until I had 1, Now I'm fine with 1, 2's fine. I do want 3. 3 is the goal, but I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? I say it to my dad all the time because I'm 1 of 4 and I'm like, how did you do that? And he's like, oh, well, like, once you've had 2, like, another 1's fine, then you have 4. And I'm like, okay, that maths ain't math into me because 1 is hard. But for me, I would say I had a tricky relationship, all my fault, down to my mum. My mum was an angel, but I was not, okay? Like, had a big mouth, big attitude, thought I knew best. I made it really difficult for my mum from about 15 to 20.
Yeah.
So I would say as long as she's not like me at 15, we'll be absolutely fine. But if she's like me at 15, I'm in trouble.
I mean, I'm seeing all of the close friend stories. Oh, she looks so like me. Oh, she acts exactly the way I do.
She is like me. She is so like me. It's a joke. She literally is me. So yeah, no, I'm in trouble.
It might not be looking
but I'm
good.
trying to do things differently. I am trying to be like, oh, hey, like, I'm your friend. I'm not just your mum.
Yeah, we're besties. Go off to Dad.
We're
what the hell?
No, I have said this to Ethan.
What, you just do you mind if you take the brand of Olive and I'm a best mate?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, if you be bad cop, I'll be good cop because I want to maintain this relationship.
Yeah.
But do you know, she's a lot softer than me. She is only 2, but she is emotionally like there. So I feel like she'll be all right because she doesn't like a hey, let's not do this. She gets like.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be all right. Whereas I never had that. I was very bold and brave, we'll say.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have wanted to be your parent.
No. Yeah, I don't think many would.
Is there any? So you mentioned raisins flying all over the freshly hoovered carpet.
Exactly. You've painted the picture.
Was the thing that she's done that's pissed you off the most?
Ooh, pissed me off. That's a hard one. I'm actually really chilled out.
Yeah, that's exactly the vibe I get off you, Faith. She's a cool, fun-loving girl.
No, I would say it in terms of children, I don't really get annoyed. I'd say Ethan, what's she done? She's drawn on the walls a couple times, but I think artistic, brilliant. One of them looked like a parrot, so I left it there. Literally still there.
Oh, you was like, oh, that's pretty good.
That's literally looks like a toucan. I don't know how you've done that. It's staying. Oh, naughty, I would say, because this one was the first time she actually like tested the boundary, and I had to call my mum because it was over Christmas. No, my dad, sorry, I called my dad. I said, Olive, why are you sitting on your art table? Probably a little bit lower than this. On carpet, she's fine, but you're not meant to do that. I said, Olive, you sit on your chair, you don't sit on the table. She went, no. Okay, right. I said, can you sit on the chair, please? She picked up her pot of pencils, tipped them out everywhere. I said, Olive, don't do that. She picked up the other pot, chucked them all over the floor. And I was like, right, Santa Claus is not going to come to naughty children.
Right, Santa Claus is not real. Just, what? What the fuck?
No, but literally, I'm like, listen, Santa Claus is watching. We don't do that. The old Santa tax, right? Yeah. And she was like, okay. And I'm like, oh, she's playing into every string. I used every single card I had, none of them. I had to call my granddad. My granddad, what? Because I'm used to calling him granddad now. I had to call my dad and be like, straight away as he answered the phone, hi, Santa. Olive thinks it's funny to throw her pencils on the floor. Would you mind telling her that that's not okay? And he was like, ho, ho, ho.
He just went, wrong number. This is Dad, Faith. Faith, hit the wrong number.
I had to call Santa literally like 7 times. I'm not even joking.
She's just calling your bluff. You try all the tricks in the book. And I'm leaving without you.
No, but then Ethan got home from filming and she went, Daddy, Santa not bring me any presents. She did not give one fuck. Literally did not care at all. And do you know what she does as well? She goes, Mummy, can I sit on the naughty step? And she's only had to go on it. She's only had to sit on it twice because, again, when you've used all your cards, I need a hey, you've got time out here, okay? Because I'm not a gentle parent in the fact where you can walk over all my boundaries. Like, you've pushed enough of them. We're going to have a timeout. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, you've got to stay there. Mummy, I want to sit on the naughty step.
Oh, that's was she even being naughty at this point? She just came up.
No, she had been naughty and she go, I want to sit on the naughty step. Nope, well, you're going to stay exactly where you are and you're going to not do anything.
Oh, I reckon she's going to be very clever.
But no, she's so clever. Yeah. She was literally talking by 16 months, honestly.
I don't know what the age that they should be.
I don't know how me and Ethan have done it. Well, some 2-year-olds don't even speak.
Ethan just learn.
Yeah, some 2-year-olds don't even speak. She's got like a whole. Yeah. She speaks well.
That's actually like
sentences.
That's so funny that she's
attitude. All of it.
Can I sit on the naughty step, perhaps? Like, what would you do in that scenario?
I say, no, you can't sit on the naughty step. Right. Even if she's been banned. No.
Well, Faith, we've established that you are a fantastic mother.
Thank you.
So I thought it'd be a nice time to play the first game of the episode. Woo! And I've aptly named this one, Are You Kidding Me? Are you kidding me? The aim of the game is to there'll be people shown on screen who have a kid in them. Right. You have to tell me who that person is. Are you good on your pop culture knowledge? On your celebs?
No.
You're not?
I'm actually not.
There were people that I knew.
Okay, so that will...
I feel like you might be able to know, but we'll be able to bring up on screen. This is the first one. Oh. There's some hints. There's some hints and tips and tricks. Some of these people, by the way, I didn't even realise had
Jessie
a kid.
J.
Well, let's find out if that's Jessie J. It is, in fact, Jessica J. Congratulations.
I only know that because I follow her on Instagram. Oh. And she recently...
Oh, you saw that? You've literally liked that. You comment on that photo, have you? That's not cool.
No. She just posted her like Brit Awards outfits over the years, so I just remember it.
That's
Blake Lively.
Cool. Next one. That one is Blake Lively. Oh, I don't think I know my celebrities.
You've given me the easiest too. You can tell just by the hair.
Okay, well, let's find out with number 3.
Ooh.
Oh, who's that? Huh? Who's that, Mrs. I know who's got kids in them? I'll be honest, I didn't know this person ever had a kid in them.
It's not Rihanna. I don't think she dressed that boring, right?
It's not. I can't remember that it's not Rihanna.
Not Rihanna. Meg Thee Stallion. Has she had a kid? I don't know. No.
I don't know. Meg the calf?
I don't know.
Called? For clarity, I'm looking at the actual person. I've got no idea who she is.
Black China. Let's just throw a guess.
Is it Black China?
Oh, it's Vanessa Hudgens.
Did you know that she had a kid? I didn't know she had a kid.
No.
No, there you go. Vanessa Hudgens. I thought it was sort of like Kim K-esque, the whole vibe that she was donning. Anyway, next one, please, Callum.
Oh, I don't even know what Black China looks like.
Who be that? You've got this one. Who's got a kid in them, Faith?
What, right now?
Yeah, who the hell is that that's got a kid in them?
I don't know. Who else got?
You've got this.
No, you've definitely got this, Faith.
Have I?
Yeah, you do.
I've got to have faith.
It's somebody that you may have thrown out into the mixer already.
Oh, Rihanna.
Oh.
No? No?
It is Rihanna.
I was going to say, there's clues in the background. Fenty Beauty's all over.
Oh shit! I didn't even see the Fenty Beauty. Yeah, that was right there, right in front of you.
This is why you have to be known of your surroundings, don't you?
You do, yeah. Who's this? This one you've got.
Meghan Markle.
Ayo, it's Meghan the Stallion Markle.
She's quite big, actually.
Whoa, not cool. Come on, she's pregnant.
No, she must like.
She is quite big. She's a princess.
Yeah, no, it's a big baby bump. It's nice.
This person, again, had absolutely no idea that a baby was once inside of them.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know, the woman from Big Bang Theory. What's her name?
That's a good guess, though, from what you can see.
Yeah.
No, this is. Let me give you some hints. This is maybe someone you would bring up in an argument to say, "Oh, if I was this person, Ethan, then you'd have done it."
Mia Malkova.
Oh,
No?
touchy subject.
Still not over it. Ethan. Oh, Margot Robbie.
Hey! It's Margot Robert. There you go, Margot Robbie.
Absolutely.
I think this is the last one, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the last one. Oh, no, it's not the last. There's two. There's one after this.
Okay.
This celebrity, who doth you think it be? They've got a kid inside their belly.
A current thing.
Who's in their belly? Faith Kelly.
Is that the Emily in Paris actor?
I don't think so. No, but nice.
Because I know she's just had a baby.
Of surroundings there.
And because it says Netflix, and now I'm out of guesses.
Well, it actually says Netf, but
Netflix.
yeah. Again, didn't know this person had a baby. I realised when accumulating these images, I don't really know anything about celebrities. I'll give you some things. I'll give you some clues.
Okay. If it's from Game of Thrones or something, I might know it.
No, you will. You'll know this person.
You definitely know this person.
Arrow.
And then also I can give it a...
Yes.
I've not seen it.
Not seen
what?
Whatever you're referencing.
Have
Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones.
The Hunger Games?
No.
You've not seen the Hunger Games?
No, never. I've not got attention span for things like that.
What's she actually done? What's she done with her life?
I watch Friends.
Well, is it Jennifer Aniston? No, it's not. It's... Oh, what else has this woman been? She was in a film that she got hired to be a bloke's wife? Was it? I don't know. It's Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, okay. I don't know what she looks like anyway.
Oh, have you never seen Jennifer Lawrence before?
I kind of know like all like the C-listers celebs. Any of the big ones and the acting ones.
Well, let's see if you know this last person on the list. Who is this that's got a baby inside their belly? That's Talia Mar, it is.
That's my Pookie.
Yeah. Talia Mar
is so cute.
Pregnant.
She is pregnant.
I assume you've been in contact.
I have been in contact.
Have you given her tips and tricks?
I tend to not give tips or tricks before it's asked of me, because then I think
everyone to be as good as you.
It's more like smothering.
Yeah.
I have obviously given some. We've obviously had conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
That's
I'm
cool.
so happy for them.
It's cool
it's so
to
cute.
see. The boys are growing up, man.
They are growing up, and it's nice that someone else is gonna have a baby.
Yeah, because you were a little bit alone in the old Sidemen area. Just
watching a kid while everyone's drinking wine.
Who do you reckon's next? Who do you reckon's next?
Well, Vic has his big DJ career.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would be Vic anytime soon. You know, he's jet setting at the minute.
Big DJ, no small PJ. Pajamas
well, that
for
is the one.
The kid. That's what I don't know.
Yeah,
it was a stretch, but...
maybe JJ. I'm going to throw a shot in the dark.
Ooh.
A little
Only
KSI
because
Junior
I know
would go crazy.
he like loves seeing Olive so much. And have you seen the videos of him with like cats and pets and shit?
Yeah, no, he's
like,
he's got a soft side to him.
He has got a soft side.
Yeah.
So, and I think he's always going to be busy. So you may as well just have the baby. Like,
yeah,
you're already busy. It's not going to settle down. You
Do you reckon he's going to give it the tats from early?
Maybe so.
Maybe he's got his, I don't know, cute little baby on him.
I don't know. Well, that's my shot in the dark.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
That's going to be on my bingo card.
What was I had a thing that I was about to say from that. Who really cares? Do you think they'll be good parents?
Yeah, I do.
That's good.
Imagine, no. Then what?
Well, speaking of good parents, you guys are good parents.
We are. We like to think so.
But you've recently been wed.
Yes.
Wedding. That's a fantastic segue.
Joe,
yeah,
I've not spoke about this online yet.
What?
Not spoke about it
You've
online
not spoke
yet.
about your wedding online?
No.
Oh, it was a bloody
Get the
exclusive, and it's been done in such a great segue as well. How was your wedding, Faith?
So good. I loved it. Yeah, so good.
I saw your second outfit. Didn't actually see you in your proper dress.
No, you didn't. No. And do you know what? I am glad I had a second outfit.
Yeah.
Because as soon as
Wouldn't
people
want to get
started,
sick on the first one. Wouldn't want to get sick on the first one.
No. No, it's because when everyone starts getting drunk and like obviously a bit messy, they spill their drinks.
Yeah.
My brother, right, within 5 minutes of me being changed into my new dress, spilt an espresso martini all down my white second dress.
Did it?
If that happened in my first dress,
I didn't.
He's lucky it was him because I would have been like, oh, get out.
Didn't look.
No,
espresso
so
martinis.
I'm very lucky because it was kind of like a satin material, so it almost just wiped off.
Oh hell yeah!
But the threading that's underneath the beading, because it was hand beaded from America, I got this handmade from America, right? And that's why it's a little bit sad because this is like one of a kind, right? All the beading underneath is obviously stained brown. It's not going to come out the thread, but I suppose I'm not going to wear it again.
Why not? Are you going to put it in frame? Is that what Ethan
second
said?
wedding is that?
Is that what Ethan said you were going to do? You're going to put
Yeah, but I wouldn't have put like the party dress in there. Maybe I would.
just a secondary frame.
Yeah.
No, so you're going to frame your dress
Ethan
in
wanted
his.
to. Yeah.
That's
Some
quite
some
cute.
people think it looks spooky, but I think it looks quite cool.
It does sort of look a little bit like you've died, but
A little bit, but I'm here for it.
it's quite cute. Where was it? I've forgotten the
Claridge's in London. Yeah. Yeah.
You
As you
bougie
do.
individuals.
As you do. And Joe, we planned the wedding in, well, it was around 9.5 weeks, but we said under 10 weeks.
Yeah.
We was planning for 2026. I say we, I was heavily doing a lot of it, right? Ethan
Yeah.
was just in the group chat. But I was like, I'm not enjoying this. Like, people are sending, like the wedding planners are sending through the venues, like here, there and everywhere. And I was like, everyone lies on their pictures. It's just facts. You book a hotel and you think, oh, don't look quite like the pictures. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's something that's always different. Maybe you took that on 0.5. Like, maybe this face isn't as, but you have to fly out and go and look at it.
Oh.
That's so long.
Were you looking at places abroad?
No, only online, and I thought, fuck this, I'm not getting on a plane to go
Yeah.
and see loads of country. One, again, we have a kid, it's not that easy to just be like, oh, we're going to go and book a flight and check a wedding venue. That's going to be hell to knock a kid out of a sleep pattern routine just for 24 hours. Also, Ethan's schedule, it's going to be really hard to just go like venue searching. So I just thought, let's just do it in December. And he was like, what? Because when he proposed to me, I was like, babe, you can propose, it's fine, I won't want to get married for a while. And then we're like engaged for what, I don't know, 5 months. I'm like, let's get married in December. And he's like, whoa, what's going on? But obviously we've already got a child, so you can't run, you can't hide, you may as well do it. Do you know what I mean? But the wedding planners were like, we've got 3 good London venues, let's go check them out. So we checked them out, but Claridge's was the first one we saw. We saw the Marylebone Town Hall, which was going to be like a conveyor belt. We didn't like it anyway. And the other one was the Savoy, which really felt like the Titanic to me. Smelled weird. It was down so many steps.
Water everywhere.
Literally, flood risk. But no, like the space was huge. And we was like, we want a small, intimate space because we've been to weddings before where it's such a big venue. People just separate.
Yeah.
Like the boys are over there.
Get a bear wedding next time.
No, just weddings in venue. Like, because we wanted like a small list of people as well.
Yeah.
Chucking 50 people in a big, massive venue, what's the point? Like,
you want to.
We want to cram everyone in.
That if anyone's not there, you can tell.
This is what I'm saying. And do you know what? There was one empty seat at the wedding. Just one person didn't turn up. Just one person.
Cool. That's why Faith actually requested to come on today to
spill
out
the
that
beans.
man.
Yeah, just to spill the beans.
What are your thoughts, Faith, on Christopher Michael Dixon not turning up to your wedding?
Joe, I didn't realise until after the party when they was like, "Oh, Chris isn't here," and I was like, "Oh shit, there's an empty seat at that table."
I thought you just couldn't see over the top of it.
Literally, just thought couldn't see him. I was a bit like, well, where is he then? Like, why have you not turned up to our wedding, obviously? And I was like, oh, you're stuck in Wales. It was Wales, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in Wales. And then someone's like, oh, he was on like a date. And I was like, well, why would you go to Wales in a storm? Like, to me, like, it didn't make sense. But equally, no offence, Chris, you're more Ethan's friend than mine. So it's water off my back. I don't mind. Do you know what I'm saying? Missed you, but not really.
That's what's funny is that his comments for a while
I know, they were so
absolutely
bad.
just inundated with, but couldn't turn up to your mates.
I know, the internet takes things so seriously.
But you and Ethan
we're so chill about it.
Genuinely don't really care at all.
So we don't even like him that much.
It was a fucking relief.
Literally only invited him just to be kind. I think fuck he didn't turn up. No, I'm joking. No, it was fine. And he sent flowers anyway.
Yeah.
So
a little card to say
and a
sorry.
little card, yeah.
Bless him.
So it was cute. It wasn't his fault.
But
a little bit silly, but outside of that.
Outside of that, wedding went well.
So well.
So you planned it in 9 weeks?
9 weeks, yeah.
How did you manage that? Was Mumsy heavily involved?
Was who?
Mumsy heavily involved?
What, my mum?
Yeah.
No,
Was
just me and the wedding planners.
Really?
Yeah. This is my wedding. And Ethan's featuring. No, but genuinely, I see so many things on TikTok about brides not enjoying their wedding because they try and cater everything to everyone else. And I just felt, I'm not doing that. Like, this is going to be our wedding. It's going to be what we like. And if they don't like it, it's not their wedding.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But,
was there traditions that they were, like, the wedding planner was suggested and that you were like, I'm not really that bothered?
No, I can't remember now, to be honest. It was a busy period. Like, obviously a few things would have been brought up and I'd be like, obviously no, I'm not doing that.
What even are the traditions at a wedding?
I don't know. We did the bouquet throw, which was good. I enjoyed that. It's a really heavy bouquet though, so I did have to say to the girls, like, bend your knees, straighten your back kind of thing, because it was a heavy bouquet. Walking down the aisle, the one thing about the whole day that gets me is when we was walking back out from the aisle, just got married, woohoo, the photographer, because it was such a long veil. I was like midway up the aisle by this point. The photographer trod on my veil, so I yeeted my head back. And and I was like, for fuck's sake, because everyone saw that. And even Lux was like, oh, you're trying to get veil. And I'm like, trying my veil. It was such a long vow in his defence. Like, but I'm glad that that's the only thing that went wrong. Do you know what I mean?
That's quite funny. As long as you don't got whiplash.
Yeah, just he was like, oh, wow.
Didn't Olive walk down the aisle
She
first?
did, yeah. So it was actually really cute. So we had a wedding suite, and I said to Ethan, listen, let's stick to tradition here, because I do like some things to be a little bit traditional. Like, I didn't want everything to be out the window. Like, I don't feel like maybe the curses are real, so let's not test it. So he didn't sleep with me in two senses before the wedding night, right? He had his own
Gotta get
room.
all your emotions built up.
No, literally. So, but he come up, and as we said goodbye, and he went down, he was really teary-eyed, like really, and he was like, oh, I'm definitely going to cry tomorrow. And he was like sniffling, crying then. He was like, pull yourself together, man. And I was like, oh, it's really cute, actually. It's really sweet. But Olive stayed with me. She was meant to be staying with Nanny Grandad. I got a call at 2 a.m. She won't sleep. Can she come out with you? Yeah, sure. But anyway, so Olive was with me. So Ethan hadn't seen her since 9 p.m. the night before.
Yeah.
Like, the whole hype getting ready. Olive was with me. Olive saw him standing at the front of the aisle. She was meant to be flower girling. Didn't think she was going to do too great at that anyway. She's 2, do you know what I mean? But she saw Ethan. She went, Daddy, and just ran towards him like that.
So cute.
Yeah, so cute. But Ethan,
did he start crying then?
He did. He didn't give like a bawl.
Yeah.
But he was like sniffly crying. But I think he would have cried if everything was a little bit more on time, because for some reason, they had him standing up there a half hour before I was ready to come down. I was on time, and Ethan was like, fucking hell, where have you been? I'm like, I'm literally on time. Why are you in here half an hour early? Like, everyone was seated so early. So it wasn't like the crying his eyes out, I imagined, but he's been in there so fucking long. He's just glad that I turned up, I think.
Fucking finally.
Yeah, but no, it was so cute. It was really sweet.
That's very nice.
She didn't sit down though. She had to be held the entire ceremony. I was like, put her down.
Who was that did speeches?
Harry.
Yeah.
Me. Because ain't no way you're telling me to not like to sit down and shut up at my own wedding.
It's not tradition for a wife.
It's not traditional for women to speak. Weird.
What are they called? The bride. That's one.
The bride. Yeah. Obviously breaking that one.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm gonna speak at my own wedding. Wish I didn't though, low key.
Why?
Because and obviously everyone knows they're so dyslexic, right? I didn't practice my speech at all. And I started reading.
Good thing to do it with weddings. Just wing it. Don't bring the.
I only finished it literally before I walked the aisle. I had it there, but I had to have my brother.
That's why she was late.
No, my brother was proofreading it because obviously it's not going to make complete sense if I do it without a proofread, right? Yeah. So I went up there, said like the first sentence like this. I looked up and I looked back down. I was like, "Fuck, where am I?" Like that, and I was like, "Oh no!" And I started sweating. I was like, "Oh no!" And I said a line like. I can't remember exactly how. I've got the speech on my phone.
Yeah.
Literally have. I can get the line up if we really need to. But it was something like, I don't know, without looking. But it was a funny pause. You had to be there. Sorry, guys.
So was it just you and...
Ethan did one. My dad did one. And Harry did one.
That's cute.
It was good. My dad's was so long.
Was it?
But it was funny because he was like, how's he still going?
Was it?
It was really cute though. It was really sweet.
My sister's getting married next year. I'm just wondering because obviously my dad will probably have to do a speech and stuff. I'm really wondering what route you take, and I don't know. It'd be quite a nice affair. I mean,
yeah. Well, my dad did obviously took the wholesome route.
Yeah.
The whole Ethan, you're obviously in our family kind of route.
Yeah.
Some jokes, which was good. But he actually got a screen put in the room. And there's a drunk video of me. My brothers actually went away to a festival. I went out, like I don't get invited, which is so weird. I don't know why I don't get invited to this sort of stuff. Like, what the hell? So all of them went, apart from me. It's really sweet, really wholesome. I went on a night out, drank so much, right? Got home, and Ethan obviously filmed me because I'm crying on the floor. And I was like, what if they're not safe? And he was like, what? And he was like, and I was crying going, but what if they're not safe? Like in a ball on the floor, crying my eyes out because my brothers were at a festival. So my dad was like, obviously she's really caring. And we know this because the way she cares about her brothers. Play the video. And I was like, oh, this is so good.
That's quite funny.
Yeah. That was a good little moment.
Of being drunk in a ball.
Yeah.
How was the after party after the second dress was donned?
Yeah. Do you know what, George? Do you know what? I only let loose like the last hour of the wedding. I didn't drink throughout the entire meal. I'm the biggest lightweight on earth. Like, I didn't drink throughout the meal. Even when the party was going, I still didn't really drink. At the end, when it was getting like obviously close to the end, I thought, fuck it, we've almost done it now. I can see the end. I can see the light, right? Let's get the baby Guinnesses in. Let's everyone do shots. I think I'd done 10 shots within like 20 minutes, right?
You had a whole crash of baby Guinnesses. Those things were going down you.
They were flying down. They were going down too well. Yeah, and then obviously started to lose a little bit of consciousness. Not really sure where I was, what was going on. I fear you know more than me about the end of the wedding, to be honest with you.
Well, I just remember being told numerous times to fuck off.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Which is nice. I was sort of rubbing your back as you were trying to throw up into a bucket. And you go, "Is George there?" Like, yeah. Fuck off. All right, thanks.
Yeah, I know, that sounds like me. Yeah. Sounds like me.
No, it looks like you had fun.
But you know what? Even like the girls did me a surprise hen do as well.
Oh, yeah. How was the hen do?
Yeah, it was good. Didn't make it out again. Right, so...
Didn't make it out?
No. Which is funny because it was a restaurant. Let me start at the beginning. Ethan's like, oh, we'll go out on this date. And I was like, wow, you never suggest to take me out. Wow, this is amazing. Let's go. I got ready, whatever. I come down and I was like, oh, you don't really look very dressed up. I didn't say anything. I was like, well, you look a bit, do you know what I mean?
Sidemen tracksuit bottoms.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you've not really made an effort, but we've not been out in a while. I'll let it slide, right? We go to London. We go to this room, and it's a private dining room, right? So I open the curtains. All the girls are sitting there, and I was like, oh my God. I was in shock because obviously I didn't expect it. So Talia actually said to Ethan, hey, like, are you going to pull yourself together? Are you going to plan something for a hen do here for Faith? And then like Talia and Ethan planned something together, which is really sweet.
That's cute.
Yeah. So in this restaurant, after I got over the pure shock, I was sitting at the table for like this for like 10 minutes. I was like, wow. I was just so touched that people actually care about me enough to actually throw a hen do. I thought it was really sweet. And Ethan was like, oh, I'm going now. And I was like, Ethan, I didn't bring any money. Because I was like, you've taken me out. I'm not fucking paying. And he was like, don't worry, it's on my card. And I was like, oh, so
oh, okay, yeah, see you later.
So I was like, oh, okay, fine, bye. So they had this private room, and the girls were like, yeah, there's a club downstairs apparently after this time. Did we see the club? Absolutely fucking not.
Make it.
No, I didn't make it downstairs. So I didn't make it to the mains of the dinner. It's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, it is insane. But the problem was, obviously, Ethan said, you take care of these girls.
Yeah.
You make sure they're fed and wined and dined nicely, and that's exactly what I was. I don't think I finished a glass of wine. They kept fucking topping it up.
Yeah.
And when you're sitting at a table, you just sip. I think I must have had like 8 or 9 glasses of wine within like fucking 40 minutes. I was in the toilet. Amy's texting Ethan like, I'm gonna put her in a cab, like just know she's on her way home, like, yeah.
Well, and then they went, anyway, Ethan's got us dinner.
Yeah, and they went back out clubbing.
Keep getting the drinks in. Had a good night.
No, poor Amy. That girl has seen me. She's had to look after me twice in a row. And she's like, next time it's my turn.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That poor girl. Bless her. She's seen some things.
That's funny though.
I just didn't think I'd go down that easy. I'm actually embarrassed at myself. I hate myself for it. Because I'm like, this is your hen do and you died within like 2 hours. What's going on? But there's a funny picture of like obviously Freeze's girlfriend. I think everyone knows her name. I can say Laura. She was at the table. She's just got a picture of her on 0.5. No one's around it because everyone's in the toilet with me and all the mains are just on the table. Like she's just sat there on her own, like holding down the fort.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So then obviously Ethan didn't have a stag do until quote unquote
after the wedding. Yeah.
Which the internet seemed to love the idea of.
Yeah. There was like, why is he having a stag do? He's already married.
Stag do after the wedding, after woke nonsense.
Do you know what it is? Again, because we planned the wedding in 10 weeks, you're not fitting that into a Sidemen calendar when it's just before Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, it's not happening. They all try and overcompensate their videos into the new year and whatever anyway. Weren't going to happen.
Yeah.
So that, and if he weren't mentioning a stag do, I'm definitely not mentioning a stag do. Like, oh babe, do you want a stag? Absolutely fucking not. If you're not bringing it up, I'm not bringing it up. Like, but I was also fine with not having one. I never mentioned a hen do. Like, that's why I say it was nice they done it for me, because otherwise I wouldn't have done one or really been bothered about having one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he went to the darts, which I'm fine with. So fine with. I'd rather that than Beach.
No, I was going to say, as they go, darts is
enjoy, have the best time.
I was there.
You was there.
I had food poisoning there.
Oh, fun.
So I was just like a shell of a human in the corner.
Oh no, food poisoning is not the one.
But I don't miss the darts or the stag.
No,
that's the one rule that I have. But what have I got to here? What was the internet's reaction to your wedding?
Well, from what I saw, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see on someone's repost pages like, oh, I've had to delete loads of comments about her dress. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are people saying about my dress? But I was like, I've not seen any hate towards my dress. So maybe it must have been like, I don't know.
Yeah, but that must have been like quite a wholesome...
Yeah, it was actually, I feel like in terms of me and Ethan, this is the best received thing we've ever put on the internet.
Yeah, because the podcast...
The relationship as a whole, the podcast, the whole having a baby thing. Yeah, no, a lot of it has been rocks for the internet. Yeah, they've not really trusted the process.
But I did only really see nice, sort of wholesome comments.
No, I saw nice. Yeah, and I think, again, people were shocked. They would take it back. oh, it's happened now. But if I was to be like, oh, our wedding's this, like, then I think people would have been like, oh.
Yeah. Do you feel like the internet has accepted you as Ethan's kin now? More so? Less so?
Sometimes, like, I still see the odd comments like, why the fuck did he choose her? And I'm like, okay, that's nice. I mean, that's kind.
I think anybody who's not just there trying to, like, oh, they need to just do as they're told and be a woman and just be there for him. Like, anybody can see that you guys just...
I literally, like, everything for this man. Genuinely,
like,
I do
you guys
everything.
Get on so well. Most of the time it's a joke as well.
Me and Ethan are like all 100% jokes, and this is what's good. Like, I will, like, hand on heart say, me and Ethan don't fall out at home. Like, the cereal is as good as it's getting. Like, genuinely, like, if there's a problem, I don't know where it'd be, because he wouldn't cheat on me, I wouldn't cheat on him. There's no, like, do you know what I mean? There's no real, or there's never felt like there's ever going to be really anything serious to happen. Yeah. Like, this is why the stable niggles are good, because it's like, I get to do something here and hide a cereal. How fun. But yeah, no, I don't know. We just. Yeah.
Did that ever get to you with the podcast stuff?
Yeah, it did, because it's annoying. Because obviously a lot of it was about my parents, and I'm like, first of all, I've never come onto the internet being like, I'm a model, I'm a 10 out of 10. Like, I've just come to the internet as a previous nursery worker who's met Ethan. Do you know what I mean? I've not tried to push the narrative that I'm an IG model, blah, blah, blah. I'm just me. So I don't know why everyone's holding, like...
any of them... like, have any... Like, you're a very beautiful woman. I don't understand what people...
Well, they don't think that. But, like, that's fine. But again, I'm not fucking Margot Robbie. I've never claimed to be Margot Robbie, so why do we have a problem with the fact that I don't look like Margot Robbie? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd get it if I was a model and I was like, listen, I've been in magazines, blah, 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 and you thought I was ugly. Fair play. I think I'm ugly as well. It's fine, but you don't need to say it.
People just get very protective.
Oh, yeah, that is word. Things. Or parasocial. Is that the right word?
Yeah. And because you're someone who is happy to speak about things and...
Oh, they don't like that about a woman, let me tell you.
No, exactly. Like, the people tend to react in a different way to that.
Yeah.
Thinking it's going to be, like, toxic or anything. When it's...
What? No, it's healthy. Like, your woman could secretly hate you and you'd never know. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, the ones that are sitting down quiet, not saying anything, they probably resent their partner. Whereas I'm open enough to be like, hey, I didn't like it when you did that. Or, hey, let's have a conversation about this. Like, that's a relationship that's mature.
But I feel like that's what was good about the podcast, where it's like the clips that I saw was it's sort of from somebody who's not been in one. It was a look into, like, a actual, like, relationship.
Yeah.
Where it's not just you guys being like, oh, jokey and like lovey-dovey. It's like still jokey, but going out each other's necks is just quite funny.
Yeah,
I found it quite funny.
That's kind of just how we are anyway. But at home, it obviously doesn't. When people perceive it wrong, at home it don't even feel like that for us. Like if Ethan's on his way to the kitchen to go and get something out of the fridge, I'm like, oh, can you make me a water? And he's like, no, fuck off. Like, and I'm like, I know he's gonna come back with the water, but if he was to say that online, people would be like, oh my god, she does everything and he won't get a glass of water. Like, that's like, obviously he's gonna get me a glass of water. Do you know what I mean?
People do be strange.
They do be really strange, George.
Yeah.
But do you know what? The podcast was funny. On 2 occasions, we turned up where we had an argument, right? And it'd be like, we've not spoken in 24 hours. This is when Olive was obviously a bit younger. It's a bit harder. She weren't sleeping through the night. So obviously, if a child ain't sleeping through the night, so it's going to get to you. It's going to get to you good, right? Got into, and again, our arguments in a relationship aren't big. They're little nitty things, but we will hold on to them. At that time, we've grown. Anyway, we'd turn up to the podcast and we'll be like, well, let's just get out of the fucking way. We ain't spoken 24 hours. Let's speak about it. And there was one, I think it was like episode 24 or something like that, episode 20 or 24. And that is like the doomed fucking episode. Everyone loved it because we was just having it out. Like, literally like, well, don't fucking do this and blah, blah, blah. Like, it was a good episode. It's funny now.
Yeah,
I said I'm going to tattoo it, episode 24.
It's quite open to be willing to just show people that.
But
so
again,
it's
not
like
a big...
strong...
That's what I think. We don't... I'm not being funny. Molly and Tommy have broke up and everyone thought, oh my God, they're the perfect couple. Online, they've painted such the perfect, strong picture.
Yeah.
And they're not together, whereas we've had actual discussions that people don't like on the internet, yet we're still together.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't think we need to shove, oh my God, we love each other down people's necks. That's just the obvious, in my opinion. Like, look at this cute picture.
When you guys literally are married and have a child, I think that should be like.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, to me, we're more real because we can have grown-up conversations and not think, oh my God, we're gonna not make it because of them. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't feel the need to be that protective of my image with him because it's fine.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, on the subject of the internet wanting to find more out about you, how often have you Googled yourself?
I've only looked up my net worth.
Yeah.
Where is it? First of all, that's what I want to say. And do you know where they do like the famous log, like the famous when it tells you all about that's it, and it tells you all about like you. I've read that wrong.
Yeah. Oh, they're always like
so wrong.
Or they're like from 3 years ago.
Yeah, but no, I don't think there's really anything to know about me on Google.
Well,
have you Googled me?
If we bring it up on screen, I typed in to Google, "Is Faith Kelly?" What do you think the predictive searches were for it? And it is all to play for in this game. I think I've got what the answers were here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's 9 possible answers here.
Fucking hell.
I'll give you 5 guesses. If 3 of them are correct,
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you 9 guesses.
Okay.
If 4 of them are correct, you can win yourself a Useless Hotline mug / tote bag / whatever is left over from tour.
Oh my goodness. Oh, they treat you with a good time. Is Faith Kelly?
So I type in, "Is Faith Kelly? What do you think the internet wants to know?"
Only because I've had this before. Trans.
Is Faith Kelly trans?
So fucking rude, by the way.
I can reveal that is not on there.
Oh, thanks. That's good.
So
I was trying to get the bad one out of the way
just thrown that in there yourself.
That's all my comments going to be now. I've shot myself in the
Come on, just hit the comments section, guys.
Is Faith Kelly straight?
Is Faith Kelly straight?
I just feel like that would be a good one.
Not on there as well. You've currently gone.
Is
2.
Faith Kelly?
7 left to go. What do people want to know? What are the most frequent comments / questions you get?
I don't know. How old am I? Is that no? Faith.
Is Faith Kelly an age?
Is Faith Kelly? Fuck, this is hard. I don't know. I don't know what I'd want to know about myself.
Well, you've already had 1 child.
Is Faith Kelly pregnant?
Is Faith Kelly pregnant? Again, is on there. We shall give you that.
Yeah, you did kind of give me
There
that
you
one,
go.
but thank you. But that's just so fucking rude. I look fat. Why is that on there? Is Faith Kelly... Well, if we're going down that line. Is Faith Kelly...
Some of these are quite funny.
Some of them are quite bad.
Yeah.
Bad?
Not bad, actually.
I wouldn't say bad. No.
No, some of them are just a little bit...
Give me a hint.
What about perhaps the reason that you are with your husband? Well, the internet may perceive as the reason that you're with your husband.
A gold digger?
Is Faith Kelly a gold digger? It's correct. That is on there.
People Google search that.
But also, thinking about it, if somebody types in, "Is Faith Kelly a gold digger?" It's not like
What's
Google's going to come up and be
fucking
like,
come
yes, she is. Yeah.
AI search, yeah.
So that's 2. You've got 5 more to go.
Okay. Is Faith Kelly...
We've got... I'll give you a...
with Bazinga. That's an easy one.
Is Faith Kelly with Bazinga? Is not on there.
Really?
No,
That's a
and
good
I
one
can
then.
reveal there are none on there that name Ethan.
Oh, wow, I've made
or
it. Fucking
Bazinga.
hell.
There is something that ties you together on
Okay.
there.
I don't know. With the Mia situation? No? That ties us together?
No, the one I was going for isn't quite the Mia situation. It's actually a much more wholesome thing.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought it would be like going down the lines of,
No, we've got
the beef.
Something that they think that you may have been diagnosed with. We've got something that they...
Does Faith Kelly have cancer?
No, I don't. Is that a question that you want to...
I don't know.
Is that one of the answers? We've got... so something they think you may have been diagnosed with. They've got something that is binding contract. We've got...
Is Faith Kelly married?
Is Faith Kelly married? Is on there. Yes, woo. We've also got something that I believe people must think that you're from a different region in the world.
Is Faith Kelly English?
Right, so when I said a
Russian.
different region in the
A region?
Close.
Right, Swiss?
No?
Oh, fuck it. I'd like that one. I was trying to edge it there.
Come a bit closer from Switzerland.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's near Switzerland.
Oh, yeah.
That is Switzerland.
No.
9?
Russian.
Ooh.
No. German.
Hey!
Really? German.
Is Faith Kelly German? Did you get that? Should we
No,
ask you that?
never.
Is Faith Kelly German?
I saw that and it made me question, like, maybe
The only one I've had is Russian.
Russian?
And Switzerland, but that was a long time ago when my hair was white blonde down to my bum. Yeah.
Right, okay.
I've never had that again.
We've also got...
Aged like milk.
Something in terms of monetary.
Is Faith Kelly rich?
Yeah, it's Faith Kelly Rich is one of them. Hell yeah. We've got a TV show, something that...
Why'd you laugh? Why'd you laugh?
No.
Is Faith Kelly on Dress to Impress?
No.
No, it's not on there?
Although when I did type, I went for another one.
Googled
I typed in
that.
Faith Kelly and Dress to Impress was one of the things.
Yeah, I did that.
No, do you want me to reveal some of them to you?
Yeah, go on. So I'm clearly not good at this, am I?
So is Faith Kelly what you thought was maybe...
Right, yeah.
Is Faith Kelly autistic? Here's one of them.
People are Googling that. They're Googling it.
People are Googling, is Faith Kelly autistic? That's actually second.
Second?
First one is Faith Kelly pregnant again?
Okay.
Second one is Faith Kelly autistic? Is Faith Kelly married? Is Faith Kelly German? Is Faith Kelly rich? Then we've got, is Faith Kelly on Dancing on Ice?
Okay, see the resemblance because I did the video. I'd smoke that, by the way. I'd be so good.
You can ice skate?
I did a whole video with Wes on it.
Hell yeah.
They didn't like that one.
Is Faith Kelly deaf?
Right.
You said you had an ear problem, right?
Oh, deaf. Thought you meant like deaf and it spelt it wrong.
Is Faith Kelly dead?
No, I've got hearing in one ear, yeah. So I am partially deaf, yeah.
You can't hear out one ear?
No, I can't hear out my left ear.
No, R.I.P.
So when Ethan's like snoring, I'll just turn over onto this ear, on my good ear, and then I can't hear him.
Oh.
Handy.
That's quite useful. Well, not really useful. I imagine you'd prefer to be able to...
I would prefer to be able to hear, yeah.
We've obviously had, is Faith Kelly a gold digger? And last, is Faith Kelly's nose real?
Yes, it is real. It is real. Do you know what baffles me? I never got bullied for my nose in school.
I don't know why you get bullied for your... People get
think my
nose jobs
nose is
to
massive,
look like your nose.
But this is the problem. Because it is my nose, I thought he was going to fucking get a picture of my nose
Put it
up.
up. That's what it used to look like.
No, but I don't know. I feel like if something's wrong with you, you get bullied in school for it.
Yeah.
It was a shock to me when people were like, that nose. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? What's wrong with my nose? No, that's my nose. I don't know how to prove it.
Yeah,
Baby pictures? I don't know. Olive
that's
has my nose. But then everyone's like, yeah, but she's 2. They've all got button noses. I'm like, okay. Still my nose. Like, I literally can't prove it any more than I had. If anything, I actually want to make it smaller.
You make it smaller?
Yeah, but then I think I'd look a little bit like Voldemort, so I can't really, can I?
Yeah, it might look like you belong in Whoville.
Yeah, well, people say that already. And I dispute that. I actually argue that it's not my nose that looks like it's from Whoville. It's these lines to my mouth.
What are they? They've got a name.
It's here, the nasal folds.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah. And I know that you can get filler in them. I haven't, but you can. Anything aesthetic, I kind of got an idea. So your nasal folds here, it's this shape here with my mouth. That's what looks Whoville-ish. If I didn't have them lines, my nose would be fine.
Nah, it's the nose. Oh, so that's joking. Okay, well, Faith, we found out a little about you. The internet's been trying to find out some things about you. I don't know if any of those have been answered today, but it's been a pleasure having you on.
It's been a breeze. Thanks, George.
What can people expect from the future of Faith Kelly?
More stable dates.
Hell yeah.
A potential autistic test, because that's coming up a lot.
Do you want to do an autism test?
I might have to. No, I've done an online one and it has said autistic. But in terms of actually going to like getting diagnosed, I haven't done that. Maybe I'll do that.
Well, there you go then. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you are notified every time we upload. If you're listening, give us a 5-star rating, download us so you can listen to us on the go if you want to send a dilemma in. I know we've not done one these past 2 weeks, but we've got to have fun people on instead. Make sure you send your dilemmas into uselesshotlinepodcast@gmail.com, either voice note or written. My wife might be home soon, but she's staying strong in that jungle. And to send them off with just a little phrase or quote, whatever the hell you may want it to be. Take it away, Faith.
Oh, wasn't prepared for this. I wish I'd
noticed. Just go for whatever. It could be like, hey, keep looking for your Kit Kat cereal. Or, hey, just keep out of my business.
And
there you have it. This has been fun. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.